UNITAC, it's important to bring in the academic and research perspective for the work of the United Nations, because we reflect on notions and we reflect on practices, and I think that's very important for the people-centered smart city guidelines. For us, it's very important to speak about 4 different notions. One is collaborating instead of participating. The other one is about representing data. Then we speak about implementing, which is very important because we have a very applied approach. And the next one is maintenance, so maintaining the projects so that they have value for a long time and term.
The conference of this week here at UNITAC is one of the stakeholder consultations for the international guidelines on people-centered smart cities, where we gather input from academia and process these recommendations into the guidelines. One of my key takeaways from the conference is that smart city development is a process, an ongoing process with a lot of stakeholders. So smart city is not something that will be done, that will ever be done, perhaps. So in that sense, we're already living in a smart city, and any city can be a smart city, as long as it centers the needs of its communities and takes time and effort into sincere and well-organized collaboration with all stakeholders involved.
Well, what we have seen during the conference is that there is a lot of discussion that comes from many different fields, and obviously the expectations for the guidelines is that they will be able to create the cohesions and the consistency that we need at the global level, and try to basically connect all these different ways of discussing the terminology, the concepts that in most of the cases, despite they are coming from different disciplines, they are still connecting to exactly the very same challenges or topics.
I loved the conference. I think it was really phenomenal in terms of the engagements, the presentations, a lot of things to think about, a lot of food for thought, and also just emphasizes the importance of these guidelines and for future implementation and capacity building, and looking forward to more, hopefully in the future.
Yeah, I really loved the conference so far. We've had an amazing group of speakers coming in from different spaces, discussing all about you can create people-centered smart cities. It's been amazing to hear about the different projects around the world, and I'm really looking forward to how this knowledge can be used back at home to make things better for our communities and countries.
I really appreciated people's different perspectives, different backgrounds coming here and talking. Truly turned this conference into a very interdisciplinary space where people are concerned about turning cities into smart spaces, but with the focus on the people and the well-being of the people. So that was really interesting.